All right, all right. So we're going to be going into scenario 14 here. This is Dwarfs' campaign tweaks for Frosthaven. Um, it's widely considered to be a very bad scenario. So we're going to add these goals to it. We'll go ahead and read the level first, and we'll come back and double check these. But I was looking through this, and I saw these proposed changes to two certain items. So I guess spoiler if you don't want to know what items 85 and 101 are. And that is your warning. They are the power potions, which right now increase the damage of all your attacks for a turn. So you use both of them, you get +3 to every attack you do in a single turn, which in theory sounds really fun, but in practice just turns into literally the best thing to do on every single class. Like, you just stack whatever abilities you can do that get the most attacks. Like the level 8 card here for Drifter. Oh no, not that one. Yeah, against all odds, you do this with that, and everything within 2 hexes is like it's a huge area. It's just an absolutely huge area that you get to hit. So you're hitting like, I don't know, 10 up to 10 enemies with that. Use bottom attacks along the way to get additional attacks. Then you throw in 2 frenzy potions, and you're hitting way too many targets. It turns like the minor power potion into +10 damage, and both of them combined into +30, which is just absurd. Like, you compare other items like, a spyglass to give you like 3 or 4 advantages throughout a scenario. Maybe if it makes you draw a crit instead of a -1 or something, it's going to account for maybe 10 damage being used several times with long rest throughout the entire course of a scenario. Heavy sword is probably going to add 3, maybe 4 damage. Poison dagger might add 5 or 6 throughout a whole scenario. So for power potion to add 10 damage in a single turn, and like for blink blade, it's realistic to get even more than that, is a little bit ridiculous. So the Dwarfs' proposed changes make it just a single attack ability, which would make it really solid on characters like Snowflake, on Deathwalkers, Wave of Anguish, but it wouldn't work with something like Coral's Shuck, because it's an action that has multiple abilities in it. So that is the proposed change here. So it would still be +3 if you used both. The change that I was planning on doing, for the minor, it would just be during your turn, add +1 to your next 3 attacks. That way it would still work with something like Cascading Reaction. We can attack with the top 2 times and then attack with the bottom once on Make It Count, and we get to add 3 additional damage through our minor power potion. And then the major would work just the way the minor does right now, which maybe makes it scale a little bit too much. But +1 to all of your attacks for a turn, I don't think is too ridiculous. Like, +2 becomes completely absurd. I just don't know if it nerfs power potions too much on characters like Snowflake and Deathwalker, because it would be a little bit sad for Wave of Anguish. I mean, I don't know, if you get a 5 target Wave of Anguish with both of these potions, you still get to do 3 attacks for 5 and 2 attacks for 4. So that's what, 15 + 8 would be 23, like base attack 23 instead of base attack 30. So like 7 damage nerfed. It doesn't seem that bad, and it makes it much better because it will no longer be the case that the best item setup on every single character is power potion, frenzy potion, frenzy potion. And right now it really does feel like that's the case. I even feel like it makes major renewing potion really good, because you can use major renewing potion to recover minor power potion or minor frenzy potion and get either +4 to all of your attacks or get an extra attack for 5. So this is what I was planning to do. Vote below whether I should use my nerf or Dwarfs' nerf. And then I can just do the Photoshop again if I need to. I'm not sure. But anyway, with all of that said, we are ready to go to 14. Here, not that. And there it is. I guess we need a boat event, right? Okay, 13 active, 6 available. That is correct. Captain, we've spotted her. Upwind. A deckhand delivers the report to Captain Doghogger. You watch a flash of ambition flicker across the captain's eyes as he turns to a shipmate in the crow's nest. Keep your eyes on that starfish. We won't let her get away this time. Ready the cannons. Every available hand to an oar. He turns and nearly bumps into you, a bit taken aback. No time to explain. There's a starfish I've been hunting for 2 decades. She's as big as a freighter, and today's the day she'll feel my harpoon. Finally, the revenge of the insert boat name here. He kisses a locket on a golden chain around his neck. Agatha, it's time. Option A, there's nothing to shoot at unless you catch it, grab an oar. Option B, combat is your specialty. Ready the cannons. We will do option A. And Drifter is strong, so we get to add +2 to it. So looming ahead is a starfish bigger than any you've ever seen. Its arms drift in and out of the water, propelling it forward. It pays you no mind, but the captain grits his teeth and looks to you. Fire! So select one character to perform attack 5, including a draw from their attack modifier deck. We'll just do Drifter, since he was the one who was strong already. So we need to draw a 7 or better to be larger than 6. And so we just need to draw a 0. Easy. So everybody gets double bless. Oh, why did I do it that way? There's a bless button right here. That's okay. All right, and put this back, and we're done. And onto the level. The snare is complete when 7 damage tokens are on Snow Rock A. At the end of that round, read the thing. Out on the water, the shard's pull is stronger than ever. You let your mind ease and allow the shard to guide the way, steering your small crew further and further out to sea. It isn't until just before sundown that you spot your destination, a sparse group of rocky crags jutting out of the surf. The shard hums in excitement. You're close. The deck lurches as salt sprays over the deck, but the hull is sturdy and handles the chop with ease. You anchor near the smallest of the rocks and then disembark to wade towards where the shard directs. Suddenly, a shape dashes in your peripheral vision, something coming from the water. Fish creatures, squat things with 4 legs and vicious teeth, crawl from the ocean with hunger in their eyes. But your attention is drawn elsewhere as the shard draws you forward. Its pull is incredible. Sorry. Its pull is incredible. You run, leaping over crags until you find a small flooded hole surrounded by jagged stones. Peering into the murky water, you can feel, rather than see, that another shard of coral is stuck deep within. It will take some time to pry out, longer than you have. The amphibious predators have caught up, and now they close in, teeth bared. At the end of the round, if there is at least one character adjacent to Snow Rock A, place a damage token on it. The snare is complete when there are 7 damage tokens on it. At the start of each listed round, spawn the following monsters at each listed location based on character count. So this is where the changes will take effect. So in order to add more to do in the scenario, rather than just standing next to a rock, we now also will have to kill all able herders. I believe there are going to be 3 of them in 3-player. Then piranha pigs will only spawn on round 1, alternating between B and D, and lightning eels will only spawn on even rounds, alternating between C and E. So we'll start with this. We'll get 1 elite piranha pig at B, and then on round 2, I guess we'll get, well, we'll get 2 normal lightning eels at C. Then on round 3, we'll get 1 normal pig at D, and on round 4, we'll get 2 elite lightning eels at E. That makes sense to just go straight down like that, I think. Yeah, so pretty easy. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we will have 3 herders that we have to kill. 2 up here, 1 down here. Stand next to the rock for 7 turns. Pretty easy. These are way too big. Starting with 6 eels. Make them closer to size. You know, these are way too big too. For me. They like take up more than a hex. All right, let's get our characters and get going. And so this time we will get Drifter's battle goal. I'm certain. Or mastery. I am certain. Man, I've got a bad cough. I'm certain that we can get Drifter's mastery this time. I'm thinking Blinkblade, we're going to go fast and run all the way over here. And maybe we just try to kill this herder on turn 1. That should be doable with just Power Leak. We get the free move 3 at the beginning of the turn. Power Leak to move 7 jump. And then just cascading reaction and we'll just hit the herder. No attack abilities in the first 3 rounds. End your turns adjacent to a wall or obstacle. I mean, that's literally the goal, right? So let's just do Wallflower. That's a little too perfect. 2 on the nose. Drifter, 2 lost actions, or 2 abilities with lost actions in the same turn. Kill something with 2 or more negative conditions. Gains 7 or fewer XP. Okay, we failed the mastery before because of this one, but I want 2 check marks. So we will do it. Kill 3 or fewer enemies, gain 13 XP. Kill an undamaged monster in a single attack action. 3 or fewer enemies? Because we just need to kill... We just need to kill the 3 herders, so we don't have to kill anything else. So we might as well, right? And with that, I think we're ready. 5 health, 7 health, 11, 11. That feels so low. Is that right? Yeah, monster level 4. These things just don't really scale all that well. 6 to 8 to 9 to 11. I don't know, 11 just feels low to me. Maybe over here. All right, so starting with Blinkblade, we have a pretty easy start, I think. Power Leak with Cascading Reaction. Just make sure we end next to a wall. I'm happy there, right? We'll run over and do a lot of damage. Drifter, we have to move 4 and set Crushing Weight, and then just make sure we attack every turn. And Geminate, let's just start Hornbeetle Carapace and switch to range form, and then we can start hitting these herders as hard as possible. And start the round. Blinkblade first. Herders are going to pull and immobilize, which is really annoying for Blinkblade. There might be something we can do about it, though. We'll see. Pigs are moving and attacking regular, and lightning eels are attacking, moving less and attacking all adjacents with stun. So on to Blinkblade first. First, we get our move 3 at the start of your first turn each scenario. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, I do not believe we can activate our move boots before we do that ability. So now we'll do move boots during your turn, add jump to all your abilities, and then we'll do Power Leak move 7, jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then what's the phrasing exactly on Wallflower? In each of your turns. Okay, so not each of the rounds. So we are adjacent to this obstacle right here. But I'm thinking what I'm going to do is move here. So let's do Cascading Reaction. So attack for 3 with Wound. Let's make it 4 with Wound, maybe and Poison and Strengthen. So attack for 4, nice, and it draws one of those blesses. So we get 8. Poison, Wound, and that's really, really good for us. And so now with the move 3, we'll just go 1, 2, 3, and we just won't get the second attack out of Cascading Reaction, unfortunately. but we got our 2 experience. We are ending our turn adjacent to this thing, and I believe the herder is range 3. Yeah, it's range 3. So this guy is going to step here on his turn, which I guess it's their turn next. He's going to step here, and then when he pulls us, he'll pull us 1, 2, and we'll still be adjacent to the thing, even though we are immobilized. Which herder is first? We have 2, 3. So, and I think he was 4. So this guy's going to go 1, 2. Yeah, move 4 and then attack at range 3. So he'll go 1, 2 and attack Geminate. It's disadvantage from our item. So we take 2 damage and get pulled for 2. Then this guy's already in range and he can't pull us through his ally. So he'll just attack for 3 and it does 2. Let's make sure we flip that armor. And then Blinkblade finally gets attacked for 3 and takes 1 and gets pulled 2. And then we get immobilized. And Geminate gets immobilized as well. Which means that we can't switch forms. Which is a little annoying, but it's okay. Oh, we needed to spawn an extra piggy. I believe it was elite. 1 elite piranha pig at B. So right here. And so now we have 1, 2, 3 pigs. And they have regular move, which is 3 and 4. So this guy's got to see Blinkblade, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this gentleman, I guess he sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, trying to get to here. That's all the pigs. Drifter, move 4 and crushing weight. So we will have performed our move 4 for the round. I mean, I just want to get onto herders to hit them, right? That's the only thing that really matters. So maybe I'll go like 1, 2, 3, 4, starting to go around this way. There's no light, so I don't really have to worry about the lightning eels stunning, and if they hit me for reduced damage, like who cares, right? Geminate is where it gets really awkward because that immobilized means that I can't switch. So I could Hornbeetle Carapace. Oh, you know what? Cure Potion. Now I can switch. So I'll remove that. I think that is best for me. Unfortunately, these herders aren't grouped up anymore. But it's okay. I think I'll go 1, 2, 3. And now I'm 4 reigns away from this guy. We'll do the Hornbeetle Carapace. And then in next turn, I'll just do like Mind Spike with maybe Into My Embrace or... that's probably best. Mind Spike with Into My Embrace, pull him into me quickly, and then if he doesn't move, I can like Venomous Barbs him in melee form, and that'll just wreck him. And I'm happy there. Finally, the Lightning Eels, move 3, attack 3 on the elites. This guy can't see a way to get to me though. This guy goes 1, 2, and he's 4, this guy's 3, so this guy would have gone first. He moves 3. The normal won't get a chance to go because now there are no hexes to attack me from. So the elite attacks for 3, and he will deal 2, because I have 3 shield. And then the normal attacks for 2 and does 1. And there was no light, so they don't stun, and we're new turn. Where do we get spawns? 2 normal eels at C. Okay. Geminate is very simple. We'll just do Mind Spike with Into My Embrace, targeting this guy, attack for 4, attack for 5. We could potentially just kill him with that. That would be nice. Either way, we're pulling him close. I guess we don't pull him in all the way, do we? That's okay. Blinkblade, we have to go slow. So maybe, maybe just Drive Recharge makes some sense. We will be immobilized for next turn. Well, I could also go fast and just hit this herder and kill him, right? I don't really mind him much either way. I'm totally fine with these pigs coming up and hitting me. Maybe I'll just go slow and heal with Sand in the Hourglass, and I'll just play Drive Recharge to make sure that I'll always have time tokens to do whatever I want. Because, like, I would love to, like, move and loot to get this chest and then move back. And then, like, I want to be going invisible. We'll figure it all out. But I like the idea of just healing up, and if I take a hit from these guys, it's fine. Hopefully he doesn't get 20 again and pull me away and immobilize me. We can put a damage counter on the thing, because we got the first turn one. And I think we're ready to go. Drifter has to play Sustain Momentum here. So we will just... These guys are always going to be here, right? I guess I'll just go fast and just attack for 4. And then Sustain Momentum. And then next turn, I can run over to this guy with No Remorse Vile Assault and probably just kill him. So Drifter first. Let's attack for 4 with Prudent Preparation on the normal. And I do not kill him. And I get 1 of my 7 experience. And then we'll activate Sustain Momentum. Drifter's done. Geminate. Let's attack for 4. And then for 5. So first for 4. And then for 5. We do 10. What are the herders doing? Summoning a pig. That's annoying. I did switch to melee, so I will go ahead and pull him. Oh, I wish Geminate had been faster, and I could have pulled him into Drifter. Oh, no, I couldn't. Never mind. Can't pull that way. It would not be getting closer to me. Or wait. Would it? 1, 2... 1, 2, 3. I don't know why it doesn't look like that would be getting closer, but I guess it would be. Either way. We pull him in into my embrace, and we switch back to melee. We should have switched to range, but we were... Yeah, because we moved... We started with Hornbeetle, Carapace, and Draining Pincers on turn 1. So range and then back into melee. Geminate is done. Pigs move and attack extra if you're in water. So we get Elite 6, then Elite 7, then normal. It's only move 2, so he's not going to be able to reach. He could go 1, 2, or 1, 2. So attack plus 2. So attack for 6 into Blink Blade first. It does 7. And will wound. And attack for 6. It does 6. You know what? We'll go ahead and take the wound. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and use the Reinforced Shield to prevent the wound, and Deathproof Charm, whenever you negate the damage. And then this guy just did nothing to us with his attack for 6. Lightning Eels, moving less and attacking with stun. Once again, only these 2 eels can hit, and none of the other eels see a focus since Geminate's back in the corner. So just the elite hits for 4, and the normal hits for 3, and it misses. Herders are just going to summon normal pigs. A little bit annoying that we got this pig over here, but not the end of the world. And then Blink Blade is last. Blink Blade is very simple. We're just going to heal for 2 and then drive recharge. So we'll gain a bless. We'll lose this. Get a ward. Suffer 1 from the wound. We went slow this turn, so we are at 3 time tokens. And we healed for 2. And done. Damage counter goes up. And new turn. So Drifter, we want to run all the way over here with no remorse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move 5 makes it. We can't be targeted by lightning eels there, so we just go there and have some fun. And then Vile Assault to try to make sure we pick up the kill. Gem, we're in melee mode. We just need to move 1, hit 1. The eels did not set light, did they? No, I don't think they did. They were consuming light to stun. I mean, I wouldn't mind playing the Mandible Storm bottom to move up and shield. It's not really necessary, though. I guess I can drag down from here, right? Yeah. Oh, I can drag down, and it hits the herder, and it hits the pig. And I still have Hornbeetle Carapace, so it'll deal bonus damage, so a -2 would go. We don't have a -2. We have a 0. But that's totally cool with me. I don't mind switching. And then I'm just going to try to save Mandible Storm to get 2 experience one time when the Lightning Eels have set light. So Icebound Quills, I guess, to just go fast. And then drag down to kind of hit at range and get the Immobilize onto this pig that just got summoned. Finally, Blink Blade, we're just going to go invisible. Go invisible and, I guess, gain an experience from the bottom of Experimental Adjustment. Or maybe attack this normal pig with Wound to just try to kill him with Make It Count. Maybe I want to save the top of Make It Count to heal myself. Either way, I don't think it matters. We're going invisible and then just a bottom. I guess I'd rather go slow next turn, right? So a different bottom experience works for me. Going fast. Done. Pigs are standing still and attacking with Wound. I wish that these guys would have been moving. We're no longer immobilized. Lightning Eels are moving less, hitting hard, and Herders are summoning. You gotta love it. Although I think they're all going to be dead. So, Blink Blade, we suffer 2, which is 1, with Experimental Adjustment. All of these guys suffer 1. And we go invisible. And then move 3, but I don't have to do the move. And then just suffer 1, gain ward, and an XP. And Blink Blade is done. Gem. Drag down with the Hornbeetle Carapace. So attack for 3, attack for 3. Into the herder. Okay, that'll kill. And then into the pig. It does 4. And it'll give him an Immobilize and switch us to range. And then, I mean, I can shield. It doesn't really matter. I guess I could move up here, and I would get hit by 1 Lightning Eel. And I'd get a loot for it. That's fine. What was my thing? 3 or fewer enemies. So we have 1 of 3. Yeah. 7 experience and end adjacent to obstacles. We've ended next to this thing every time. Drifter. Move 5. And then attack for 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and attack for 5. It does 5. And then attack for 4. It does 3, so that's 8. So we do need to attack 1 more time with Wound. And it does 5. So that'll kill. It did use a lot of our ticks. But I think it's fine. We just have to survive the rest of the scenario. But Lightning Eels can't hit us from where we are. Which is nice. Pigs all just stand still from the Immobilize, which I guess means that this guy gets to hit us, which I didn't really think about, but it's fine. He attacks for 4. And we'll take the wound. And then Lightning Eels, reduced move, so move 3. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. And then no other eels will move because they can't see a focus. Also, I think we're supposed to spawn a normal pig at D, which is right there. So an attack for 5, and now they set light, and it does 6. Then herders are all dead. They're all dead. So now we just need to get 7 tokens on the thing. And then Blinkblade's invisible, so we'll just go slow with Make It Count. I really wish I had a way to pick up this... Well, yeah, we can pick up this chest at the end. We just need the pigs to run away. And then instead of going invisible, we'll move to loot 1. So we'll just go slow, heal with Twin Strike, heal with Make It Count. Very easy. Drifter, I guess I'll just move and pick up this loot. Maybe I'll loot and pick it up. We just need to make sure we do a move. And potentially maybe move a tick back. I'm not sure. So maybe Draining Arrows. Blinkblade, we need Geminate, who is in ranged form. What experience can we play? Smoldering Hatred's worth 1. And that's fine. Harvest the Essence is worth an experience. I think that that's more worth it than doing anything else. Drifter first, then Geminate, then Pigs are hitting extra if you're wounded. And then Eels are attacking and stunning. This is round 4, so we do get Elite Eels, 2 Elite Eels over by Blinkblade. They also undersped me, which is obnoxious. Can we eat this light on Geminate? Yes, we can. We can turn the light into ice so that they don't stun. So we will be doing that for sure. Drifter first. Draining Arrows, Violent Inheritance. The pigs are just going to hit. So I think I'll just move here with Draining Arrows, and then I get the Draining Arrows tick back. Move, and then get it back. And that's that. We don't need to do the attack or anything. Geminate, we suffer from the wound. We'll immobilize both of these guys. Immobilize, get the experience. And then we'll activate Harvest the Essence, so we ward ourselves, and we can turn this into ice. So that they can't stun, and I gain a ward, which is just going to go into that wound. Oh no, Amulet of Life to remove the wound, which I probably should have done before, but it's fine. Geminate's done. Pigs, this guy's immobilized. We've got an elite. He sees 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4. So he'll go here. And then, do we have another elite pig? This guy. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These normals go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy, I guess, he probably sees Geminate, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he goes 1, 2, and then he can't go 3, 4. And this guy's immobilized already. So we just get attack for 3 into Drifter. And it does 4, and then we get attack for 4. And it does 4. Blinkblade goes, I believe it is just heal and heal. So we heal ourselves for 1, and we bless ourselves. And then we'll set Leaf, and we heal ourselves for 2 with Twin Strike. Then, unfortunately, we will get hit here. We went slow this turn. Oh, and I already clicked on the thing. Oh, I guess I double-clicked on it at some point. 2 attacks for 3. Crits, and I take 3. I'm just going to lose a card. And then I believe that does remove the ward. And then I take 2. And new turn. we've ended 4 rounds. I think I'm just going to call it here because it's 1. I can't really mess it up, and I don't really want to do the rest of it. You know, I just short rest. I don't know. I guess maybe it's close enough that we'll just go really fast. We'll just go really fast. I can't long rest because I have to move every turn. I kind of like prudent preparation. Well, but I don't want to lose health. Round 5, we would get what we did on round 1, which was an elite pig over here. We'll just go fast and maybe potentially run away. I don't know. Geminate. We just can't kill anything. End next to the wall. We'll always end next to the wall and fewer than 7. So we should get everything guaranteed. This goes down. We are in melee form now because Harvest the Essence switches us. So melee form, I guess we'll just Reckless Jab and Venomous Barbs. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Lightning Eels. These guys went fast. This is actually really annoying. So we get 2 elite attacks into Blink Blade. Nobody else can be targeted. So attack for 3. It does 3. Attack for 3. It does 3. Does that end up mattering? I feel like it doesn't. I don't think I did the Traveling Cloak. No, I didn't. So I should have 1 more health than I did. So I could have chosen not to lose one of those cards, but I'm fine with losing it. Now Blink Blade goes at 10. I'll damage myself 1 to gain a ward, and then I damage myself 2, which just becomes 1 to go invisible. I think I'm not gonna be able to get the chest, is what it comes down to, really. But that's okay. Blink Blade's done. Pigs are just gonna move and wound, so these guys stay here. This guy 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3. This guy would go here, though. So now he sees 4, and then Bird's Eye Drifter's closer. So he would go here. This guy now, since Blink Blade is invisible, these guys are going after Gem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That wasn't all necessarily right, but it's fine. Can't move in place, which means I have to do an attack this round, but that's fine. So we'll just attack for 5 onto whoever's lowest, and it does 5. They're all full, so this guy. It's a little bit close, but in the end, I think I have enough cards to lose. Geminate. I guess we'll Reckless Jab and attack, and we can eat the ice, and we can turn Leaf into ice on our turn. So we get 2 experience and attack. Oh, they set Retaliate, though. So Drifter needs to lose a card to retaliate, and Geminate will probably have to as well. But that's okay. We'll attack for 4. It does 8. So we don't have to take Retaliate. We just kill that guy. Then Geminate's done. That's lost. We're not going to get anything out of the Venomous Barb, so I guess I won't play it. And Blink Blade's done. I guess Blink Blade just long rests now. And that finished 5. This finishes 6. So next turn, as long as Blink Blade can go faster than the eels, Blink Blade can go invisible and get the thing. And so it ends up being close. Well, I guess they could underspeed me next turn, right? And I could lose. Drifter, we just need to be losing cards to damage. Oh, this is actually so close. Geminate, did I... I'm in melee form, which has the heal card, right? No, it's range card that has the heal. I really wish I were in ranged. And I could move over in Selfless Offering. Let's short rest. Ooh, drag down is kind of nice. Let's lose a different card. We actually don't lose HP because we are warded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. There we go. That's where the scenario saving effect comes in from Geminate. And then Drifter will just go as fast as we can and hit the guy who's low. It'll be the final crushing weight tick, which means that we'll have to move on the next turn. Which I think is fine. Blink Blade is long resting. Lightning Eels go at 12 this turn. That's very nice for me. They move with jump, but none of them can see a focus. And Blink Blade is invisible. So all Lightning Eels just do nothing. Then Geminate at 14. So we've got move 4 with jump. We'll Crude Boots to make it move 5 with jump. And then disarm 2 targets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And disarm both piggies. And now that we're up here, Geminate can help tank. I guess I might as well Icebound Quills as well, right? That's worth another 2 XP. Into the normal. So attack for 6. Crits. Oh, called it. Which now means that Drifter does not have to attack. But I guess I might as well. Because I'll just move next turn. So let's attack for Fortitude into the one guy who's low, and he dies. Oh, I do suffer from the wound. But I think it's fine. Crushing Weight goes away, so I can no longer attack. But I can move here with Sustained Momentum to pick up a loot. And if they get 16, I might be in some trouble, but I think everything's going to work out just fine. Pigs stand still and do damage for the amount that you suffer, and then Blink Blade long rests. And we went slow this turn since we were long resting. And keep Experimental Adjustment. Boom. Oh, we also have this health potion that I should have used a long time ago. So as long as 12 is faster than these guys, then I win right here. Drifter just needs to short rest and then just play a move. And I cannot attack, but I can just move and shield, and that will be perfectly sufficient. And Geminate, we did not switch forms, no. So we're still in melee. So I guess we'll Venomous Barbs with Mandible Storm. Move in, gain a lot of shield, do a lot of retaliate. That's a cool combo that I hadn't actually considered before. Think we can start round? And Blink Blade's first. So we win. Blink Blade will go invisible here. This is round 7. I forgot a round of spawning something, but it would have just been 2 Lightning Eels, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we were standee limited for eels. I might have... No, I didn't forget I spawned a guy on round 5. And so round 7, we would get another normal pig up top. But that'll just hit Geminate, which we don't care about. Geminate did kill a second target, but it was just 2. And you're allowed to kill up to 3. So, Venomous Barbs with Mandible Storm. Yeah, I guess we didn't have an element, did we? So, we just get 1 experience for the 2 shield. And then 1 experience each time we get attacked on. So shield 2, retaliate 3. We'll go ahead and move here to pick up the loot. Drifter. Blink Blade, I didn't do the invisibility stuff, but it doesn't matter. Lose a card to not take damage from the wound, and then we will just move and shield with Shockwave. Just like that. And then the pigs... move and attack for extra. So this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll go here. This guy would have targeted Geminate because Geminate was faster. And then that guy can't hit us. And I don't know. I might have forgotten somebody, but it doesn't matter. the scenario's over. So we do get 1, 2, 3 attacks into Geminate, who has 3 cards to lose. 2 cards, because they drew the miss on 1. And so that'll be 3 experience for the Retaliate. I guess I'll go ahead and disarm myself too, right? Oh, and I had the shield. Not that it matters. And then it looks like 1 Lightning Eel is going to attack Gem. And I'm not sure if I need to lose a card or not, but we'll just do it and get that experience. And that's a 6 XP turn on Gem. Quite juicy. Pigs, nobody hit Drifter. Drifter did do a move. He did not. I don't know if I did the tick or not, but I didn't go over 7 XP. Blink Blade just went invisible, so Lightning Eel's over here to nothing. This is 7. I guess I don't pick up the treasure chest, but it's just 3 pieces of wood. So it's not that important. I would much rather just guarantee that I win the scenario than pick up the wood. So I do think that those are good changes to the level. I don't think that I played it particularly well. I got a little bit unlucky with the eels underspeeding Blinkblade when he went invisible, but all in all, it's fine. It's still not a very good level, but it's better. The changes make it better. So we will just scenario 1. And we will do battle goals. Oh, I didn't draw loot. Okay, but it's still here. And we still have the things. 2 and 1. Oh, no, 2 and 2. That is 1 wood, 1 metal, 4 gold, 2 hide. Hide. And then 1 wood, 1 metal. We get 2 check marks. We get a mastery. We get 2 check marks. Yeah, wallflower, we get 2. And we get 1 for killing fewer than... however many it was monsters. So that's done. So we get 1 perk here on Gem. It's boring, but let's just do -1 for a 0. Consume any element. Yeah, like element to element is not something that I'm a fan of, but I would rather just get rid of the -1s, I think. We're still going to have 2 -1s, which is unfortunate given that we muddle ourselves. But, oh well. That will automatically put it. That's why I'm choosing to just leave the card things like this, because unfortunately it doesn't use the size of the F8 boxes for whatever scripting it does to get the cards. It has its own size indicator thing. So if you make this box larger, you know, if I do this, it'll become slightly larger, and then the cards will be sticking out of the grab thing. And so I can't, when I was increasing the size of these, I couldn't do that to unpack and repack the cards, which is a little sad. Blink Blade, did we get a mastery? No, we just got 2 things towards it, and on Drifter, checkmark, battle goal, whatever. Let's finish this off. Whenever you long rest, you may move one of your ticks backwards, and then let's get one of these. Replace a +1 with 2, 0, move a thing. And then just double check that it's in there. It should be. Yeah, so we have 2 of these, and we should only have 1, 2, 3 -1s. I guess that's right. Yeah, because we took out 2 from here. Oh, no. Okay, we replaced a +1. And then Geminate should have the any element to any element. Yeah. All right. Battle goals are done. We go back to town. 1 second. Okay, I kind of forgot I had this going. It's been a very long time. Let's read the end scenario text. It looks like we did battle goals and loot already. So let's read the ending text and go back to town, I think. The shard breaks loose with a final heave, skittering onto the stones. All at once, the battle around you stops. The creatures turn and stare, their eyes wide, and then flee, shrieking into the water. The new shard is much like the first piece you found, small and hollow, but still you are taken by its beauty. In fact, you are so transfixed that you hardly notice that several new shapes have risen from the water around you. That is, until a lilting echo rings out, like a musician playing a crystal glass. You turn and find a semicircle of lurkers watching you from the shallows. You prepare for another fight, but the monsters make no move to attack. Instead, the lurker in the center tilts her head, repeating the same eerie tone. You realize then that she didn't actually make a sound, but somehow caused you to hear its greeting inside your heads. The echo fades, and with it, you feel your aggression wash away. You won't need your weapons. The lurker steps forward from the others, and a shared vision flashes through your minds. Sunlight filtering through coastal shallows, dancing in dappled waves over a delicate coral reef. The vision fades almost instantly, but you realize with surprise that the lurker is introducing herself. This image, Sun in Shallows, is the creature's name. The lurker turns her attention to the coral shards. She wants them too, you can tell. Whatever pull you feel from the shards tugs at these lurkers twice as hard. You sense sadness, confusion, jealousy that the shards have chosen land dwellers. But Sun in Shallows doesn't move to take the treasures. Instead, she inhales deeply, her chinking carapace swelling. When she exhales, you feel another vision invite yourself into your mind, a story told in a series of psychic images. Deep beneath the waves, a beautiful crown rests on a pedestal in a palace made of woven amethyst coral, the work of thousands of architects over hundreds of years. A throng of lurkers has assembled to witness a coronation. The crown calls to you from within the vision, consuming your focus as the rest of the image fades away. You draw closer to it, feeling its power, but as you reach out to touch it, a cloud of inky sludge emerges and swirls around the crown, shattering it and plunging the assembled lurkers into darkness. The crown is gone. What follows is a period of blind frenzy. You don't know how many years pass in the vision, but you watch as the great underwater empire collapses, its citizens' minds reduced to animal instinct. Artistry, craft, even language, all are forgotten in the lurker's decline. Then, in the darkness, hope. A pinprick, an oasis of light at the end of in the endless black sea. Then another, calling out to each other. They are pieces of the ruined crown, scattered across the world. You see a few lurkers in these oases begin to stir from their haze and seek the shards out, though the other lurkers remain in the clutches of the inky water. Finally, a plea. You see the shards pull back together in your vision, remaking the coral crown and banishing the darkness from the realm of the lurkers forevermore. The vision fades, and you're left blinking into the sun. In the sunlight. Sun in Shallows stands before you, her hope for the future kingdom of the ancient lurkers laid bare. All that remains of your vision is the all-consuming pull of the crown, which lingers in your minds, as if asking a question. Will you do it? The creatures stand patiently in the surf, their huge barrel-sized claws hanging taut before them. You feel the sting of the crown, the emptiness in your chest. You nod, and Sun in Shallows breaks into celebratory chitters. She and most lurkers descend back into the waters, but one remains, an offer of aid clear in your mind. And then the shards redouble their pull, drawing you now to the east, further out into the sea. Choose one. Unlock Coral Class Box or Kelp. Gain Coral Shard Seekers stickers. Winter Outpost 81. 81 Coral Shard Seekers, and Ice Flows. Coral Shard Seeker, 81 and I know what I'm doing. Unlock Ice Flows. I really like this scenario. This is one of my favorites. Top 10, maybe? It's just very atmospheric and good. Don't know where exactly we're going next. I don't think it really matters much. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Maybe Crystal Trench, maybe Avalanche. I haven't played Avalanche on in a video before. Alright, level should be good to delete. I do not think there's anything here we need to save. So, get rid of it. And then back in town, we will pass time. We get double events here. 32-3 and 156-1. Section book. 32. A carriage piled high with blankets and carpets is tucked between a snowbank and a building near the edge of town. Its old owner sees you wandering by and looks both ways before beckoning you over. Nice place, this Frosthaven. Cold though, eh? Hey, maybe you're the sort of people who would like some hot items. He chuckles a bit to himself as he pins back a blanket on his carriage, revealing assorted items in like new condition. I just need a few motivated buyers. Shouldn't be trouble up here, no. But I wouldn't wear these out in, let's say, Gloomhaven for a while, huh? You're not planning on heading south to that decrepit city anytime soon. Might as well pick up a few items at a steal of a price. Each character may buy one item from the purchasable supply or one listed material for its listed price, or one material resource for 7 gold. I think that's pretty simple for me. I'm just going to be getting some shoes, some boots of speed. Now, I don't know, because crude boots have actually been really good for me. With, like, exact range requirements, the boots have not been bad. So maybe I should consider keeping them. Boots of speed feel so nice. Maybe it's going to be a matchup dependent thing, because, like, against lightning eels, I can never underspeed the 9 without boots of speed on Geminate. And I don't think I don't have any boots on Drifter, so boots of speed for sure. And then Blink Blade. We've got a full item build on Blink Blade. We could pick up another potion, but I don't think I have any particularly good herbs. Arrowvine, Rockroot, Snow Thistle, and I think that's it. Double Snow Thistle. Yeah, just Arrowvine, Rockroot, Snow Thistle. No Corpse Cap, Flame Fruit, or Axe Nut, which is what I want the most. So I guess we'll buy a medal. And that finishes the traveling trader. Right click. And then we get 156. Fascinating. Yes, fascinating. A fascinating challenge. Oh, and an opportunity for the outpost, of course. A quattrel wrapped in a thick green cloak paces the floor of Satha's cabin, lost in thought as the mayor looks on from her seat by a map-strewn table. Satha raises a hand in greeting to you as you open the door, and the quattrel whirls towards you, startled. Oh, yes, perfect. You must be the one Satha mentioned. Pinter Drummond, Tinkerer Extraordinaire, at your service. He bows with a flourish. Satha clears her throat, cutting Pinter's introduction short. A recent landslide changed the landscape of the frozen pass, the mayor explains. Between the rocks that fell out of the way and the valleys they filled up, we think we can create a shortcut through the Coppernecks that could save days for supply teams and merchants coming across the mountains. You recall your own recent journey over the pass and agree you'd have appreciated the shortcut. That's the spirit, Satha continues. A shortcut means more merchants bringing goods, and more goods means more outposters survive the winter. Pinter here is in charge of the engineering. Yes, Pinter jumps back in, unable to contain his excitement. The place we're looking to build, he points to the map on the table, is a landslide area that's almost clear of rocks. I've created explosive devices to help remove the rest, but the fauna of the area are quite aggressive, and I can't get a team close enough to plant the charges. That's where you come in, Satha explains. I told Pinter You're the only ones I trust to get those bombs where they need to be and handle yourself against the local animals. We'll have the charges packed and ready to go at dawn. You nod and turn to go prepare your own supplies, but Pinter interjects. And not to worry, the charges are completely safe, he says unprompted. I've learned so much since their unfortunate accident in Gloomhaven. Somehow his assurance does not increase your confidence. Unlock work freeze. After I played this level the last time, I had a realization about like a way easier way to beat this level. Like a really easy way to like full clear this level in, I don't know, 2 or 3 turns. Like it is not going to be a long scenario. I will probably beat the entire level in like less than 5 minutes because it's absurdly ridiculous strategy that I thought of, but it should work perfectly. So we'll do that real quick at some point in time. It would actually be good to save it for like a character that needs to do a mastery where it's something like Deathwalkers create or consume a shadow every round, because we can just completely finish the scenario in 3 turns. And it should be doable with basically any characters. We'll just need a lot of movement and stepping on some explosives. But that is all done. We read a name in an outpost section. So we are at 5 of 8. 3 remain. Now we need our actual outpost event. Regardless of season, Frosthaven and the surrounding environment is covered in a blanket of snow year-round. This week shows that even the most reliable of weather can take a break every now and then. The sun is shining, the air is warm, and the icy paths have melted into mud and stone. The outposters are taking advantage of the heatwave by enjoying a splash in the bay. The Quattro mail carrier has taken to delivering popsicles made with ice harvested from the shade of the mountainside, and even Mayor Sotha has paused her duties to take a running dive off the dock into the still cold water. Only one group is going about as normal, the town guard. Captain Olmsted has demanded the guard be at high alert and double the patrols. He barks orders from the harbor tower at the sweating guards on patrol. All manner of sea life is just waiting to eat us alive. Be ready for them. The fully armored guards take... Where did I see the word take? No, I saw the word take. The fully armored guards look to be on the verge of collapse in the sweltering heat. Option A, encourage Captain Olmsted to relax and let the guards enjoy the day off. Option B, safety first. It's good someone is watching out for the relaxing populace. Option B. Gain in morale. Screams ring out from the harbor and Captain Olmsted blows a whistle hanging around his neck. Instantly, 2 teams of guards push past the outposters, wading into the water, and start stabbing spears in the icy waves. A red tint creeps through the bay. Lightning eels were about to make a quick snack of Frosthaven's populace. Good thing someone was on the lookout, and shockingly enough, the eels make for a pretty tasty dinner. Up to 9 morale, and we're done. I don't have a camera over there because every new level the camera resets, but that's okay. So daytime will buy a hide. Downtime, I don't think we're buying anything. I think there's just straight up nothing to buy. I could buy renewing potion for all this armor. You know what? Let's do that. That seems worth it. I believe it's Rockroot Snow Thistle. I'm going to say I'm certain that it's Rockroot Snow Thistle. Why do I keep getting work messages? Okay, it's not important. Rockroot Snow Thistle, boom, renewing. Pretty nice on Drifter. Or Gem. Either Drifter or Gem, but I kind of like it for Drifter. I can either get my reinforced shield back, which can just be good for, especially if I can prevent like an immobilize or a disarm or something like that. And then really good with crude chain armor, obviously. During your turn, use this to recover 2 spent items. So you can just untap. So yeah, I guess it's not as good as Health Potion, because like this blocks 3 damage, whereas Health Potion heals 3 damage. But Health Potion can also remove wounds, and I guess it can remove poison. Well, but Reinforced Shield can also prevent those conditions and block 2 damage. So it's pretty similar. Very, very similar effects. Very similar output. And then, yeah, I don't think we're doing anything else in downtime. So now it is just building phase. And we probably want to build metal or logging camp. Maybe logging camp, because I think we're low on wood. So 2, 3, 2, 10. 2, 3, 2. So I need 1 and 1. I need 1 wood. Take out 10 gold. I don't have a wood. So we'll lose 1 inspiration. I bet that this thing was correct. No, I think it wasn't. Whatever, we'll go down to 2. It doesn't matter. I don't remember how much I've spent or not, and I don't know if it was updated correctly, but we'll be at 2. That's fine, because I know I did spend some of it, and I haven't done that many levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have I only done 5? I thought it was more than that. 6. That sounds about right. All right. The only thing left to do is to actually build a building. The logging camp, and we get 1 prosperity for it. So I will grab that, and I just want to look at my drifter cards. Let's take everything out, and build our ranged build from scratch to make sure that we have what we want. So Fierce Barrage, obviously, add a target to your ranged attacks. Crushing Weight, maybe, for this bottom. Bottom heals are going to be better because we're going to be attacking from range, so we don't necessarily need to move as much, right? So a heal that gives a tick back could be pretty good. Sustain Momentum, similar, but heal is probably better than attack, so Crushing Weight's more likely to come. Violet Inheritance, that loss is going to be really good. Bottom, move and attack at range. Precision Aim, increase our damage and range on ranged attacks. Destructive Fury is a ranged loss, but it would cost a lot of ticks. But it would be a bottom range 3 attack 4, which is pretty good on 3 targets. On 4 targets, I guess. Bloodletting, probably not. Unbreakable, we'll probably want to take either Unbreakable or Relentless. Here it is. We'll probably want one of those just for the top of getting 2 ticks back. And I like Relentless more than Unbreakable. Deadly Shot, yes please. That's amazing. Fortitude, really good. Those will probably be like 2 of my most consistent ranged attacking cards. And Draining Arrows, except it uses just like every tick. It'll use 4 ticks. But a 4 target attack 2 range 3 muddle is a lot of value. Continuous Health, ranged attack to get a tick back. That'll be perfect. Shockwave, fast move and shield. I like all of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we get 4 more cards. Prudent Preparation is our fastest card, so let's bring that. We won't get as much use out of the No Remorse loss as we were before. The heal is still good. I think Destructive Fury is going to come. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's bring Relentless. And so then it's 1 card between Unbreakable, Crushing Weight. So Crushing Weight or No Remorse. Or maybe Vile Assault. Because Move 2, Heal 2 is actually pretty valuable. So I don't know how much I'm going to need to be getting ticks back. I just know from a comment somebody left one time about the Range Drifter that it's very important that you're constantly getting as many ticks back as possible, which makes a lot of sense because precision aim is using like minimum 2 ticks per attack once you have the Fierce Barrage up, which I assume we just placed both of those on turn 1. So I guess I'll take the Crushing Weight, and Vile Assault will just go here, and we might bring it in later. We might switch some things around. I don't know what I would take out. Maybe Destructive Fury, take out that loss. Maybe that's just too many ticks being used. I'll bring Destructive Fury in case I need it, but then I might switch it out for Unbreakable. And I think we are good to go. I think we're done here. Should level up after the next level so I can get this other 0 move tokens back. I won't level up here. I might level up on Gym, depending on how much experience I get. As soon as I level, I think we go up in difficulty, right? Because our average party level will be just above 3. And so it would be 4.3 divided by 2 is 2, which rounds up to 3. Well, no, I did something wrong there. What did I do wrong? Oh, I'm playing +2, not +3. Okay, so yeah. So rounds up to 3, and then +2 would be monster level 5. Alright. I think we're in there. I just want Blank Plate to go ahead and retire. I think I'm playing Fist, and that'll be fun. GG.